I think I'm starting too." The silence that followed was not heavy this time, but gentle, filled with something unspoken yet understood. For the first time, Robert felt he had given his son more than rules or lectures. He had given him respect. Later that night, Ethan snapped a picture of his father. As he sat in his chair reading the newspaper, the camera clicked, the sound crisp and alive again. Robert looked up, startled, then chuckled quietly. "Just make sure you don't make me look too old," Ethan grinned. "No promises." And in that small exchange, father and son began writing anew. Story together, not through anger, but through acceptance, trust, and the simple act of seeing one another clearly. Time did not erase the cracks overnight, but it softened them. Robert and Ethan began to find a rhythm again, one built not on shouting and slammed doors, but on quiet respect. Their conversations grew longer, warmer. Sometimes they argued, of course, but the words no longer carried the same sharp edge. They were learning, both of them, that love was not about control or obedience, but about trust. Ethan spent more and more afternoons outside with his camera, now whole again. Robert no longer scolded him for it. Instead, he asked questions, tentative at first, then with growing curiosity. "What do you see in that shot?" he'd ask, leaning over Ethan's shoulder. Or, "Why that angle instead of another?" Ethan would explain light. Shadow, emotion, and Robert would listen, surprised at how much he enjoyed hearing the world through his son's eyes. Sometimes, Ethan even asked Robert to come along. They would walk together through the neighborhood, Robert carrying the grocery bags while Ethan trailed a few steps behind, snapping photos of doorways, of children playing, of Robert himself when he wasn't looking. At first, Robert grumbled at being the subject, but secretly, he didn't mind. Each click of the camera reminded him of the night he had wept over those hidden photographs, the night he had finally understood his son. One evening, Ethan showed him a portfolio he had been assembling, the best of his photographs printed and bound in a simple folder.